Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading is going to cover October 1st to the 15th, 2025. For a complete reading, and just in case something does not resonate with you, you can always check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. All those links are in the description box below, together with your playlist link. Go ahead and try it, because I did it on myself, and it really works. Really does. Okay, in this video, as always, we're going to take a look first at the planets that are going to influence you the most and how, and then we're going to get the messages from the tarot. And before we start, as always, I want to say thank you so much for everyone who has placed a donation in my PayPal donation jar. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. Okay, ready, Aries? Because this is going to be a great 2 weeks for you, especially love. Okay, the partnership section of your chart is doing really well, and what's going to increase are the chances for more connections, dynamic, etc. Okay, let's see what happens. Now, on the 6th of October, we're going to have Mercury entering the sign of Scorpio. What does this mean? Okay, let's see. If you're looking for information, you might just not find it right away. Why? Are there secrets or something? Could be. Mercury is not going to give out so much information on that day and the days that follow, because it's in Scorpio, which means that there could be secrets. Okay, is this good or bad? Well, it all depends. It depends on what the secret is, because it could be a beautiful secret, like someone is in love with you, and they don't want you to know, or not. If you are having some sort of secret affair or something, yes, you'll be able to keep it a secret. It will work. However, keep in mind that Mercury will be leaving a Scorpio for Sagittarius, which is a truth teller, and this is going to be happening on the 29th. And that's when all the truth comes out. So if there's something that you do not want to come out, you better not keep it a secret beforehand. Just keep it in mind, or maybe work your secrets a little bit better. If instead there's something that you're looking for and you can't find, well, wait until the end of the month, because it will come out. Okay, without jumping to conclusions, because you don't know if it's a good secret or if it's a bad secret. Okay, so Spirit is telling us this is what's going on with the planets. Take a look at the planets, then we'll take a look at the cards for something more specific. On the same day, there's going to be a full moon, which is either on the 6th or the 7th, depending on where you are in the world. Okay. Okay, love, you're doing good. Now, the full moon is going to be in your sign. Take a look at that. It's going to be in Aries. Okay. And which always, like, you're a very passionate and fiery sign, so it means that you are in contact with your passions, and on the full moon, that's going to get even stronger. Okay, things that excite you, you're just going to jump into them. Okay, so make space to pursue your interest, because that is what's going to come up on the same day. However, with this full moon, the full moon is telling you, Aries, to keep your independence. Okay, to a certain extent, keep your independence, because someone on that day may be testing your boundaries. They may just step over them, and you're going to have to simply put them back in their place. They may not do it on purpose, but it may happen. Okay, and you don't have to worry about love, because there's a date coming up here, which is absolutely fantastic. This, you're going to need to do it just simply to respect your space. Okay, then on the 13th, we're going to have Venus, the goddess of love, entering the sign of Libra. This means that romance is going to explode. And this match is going to remain until the 6th of November. Okay. This is going to add so much sweetness to your romantic life. And you're going to see it. You're actually going to see it rise. Okay. So before you had control of it, it was there, etc. Afterwards, kaboom. Okay. If you're single before, you're not going to be single after the 13th. In this period, you're definitely going to find someone. Okay. Venus and Libra are like the perfect match. And I'll tell you how this works, because Libra is the scale of justice, as you can see, and they always have to be balanced. The more you put in, the more you get back. Okay, it's a sign of diplomacy, of harmony, of balance, okay, of fairness in the relationships. That's why if you're looking for love, this is it. Okay, circle with the shape of a heart the 13th of October until the 6th of November, because that is when it's going to be out there. Okay, so if you don't give into love, if you don't give anything to love, you're not going to get it back. That's how fair this is. Okay, this is one of the transits that is best for commitments, engagement, or marriages. if there's a proposal that you'd like to offer, or you're receiving it and you have to say yes or no, I'll tell you one thing. This combination leads to those fairy tale happily ever after endings. This is when they're born. Okay? Keep that in mind. Get ready, because this is what's happening from the 13th to the 6th of November. On that same day, we are going to have Pluto that is going to be stationing direct. And logically, if we're talking about this moment in which things start to change, that is commitments, engagements, or marriages, and people say yes, large scale transformations. Okay, your life is going to change. Remember, you have to put something into love in order to get it back, and then the transformation happens. And this is only logical. There's been a lot of stagnancy lately. If you're thinking about work, for example, and you're working with innovation or technology, there's going to be breakthroughs. Love, breakthroughs. Okay, Pluto is reinforcing, because this is the same day on the 13th, Pluto is reinforcing the entrance of Venus into Libra about your life completely changing. Okay, Aries, let's go take a look at your messages, because they're in here. Spirit, what do we have for Aries in any sector of their life? Any message, good or bad, that can make their life better and live happier, because that's what we want to know. Even warnings. I'm okay with warnings. That way we avoid the negative stuff, right? Okay, what do we have for our Aries? There it is. There they are. Let's see. The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something that you don't want to do. It's like, okay, there's some sort of lack of motivation, like, no, I don't want to, etc. Are you demotivated, Aries? There's something like, I'm kind of lazy. I don't like this. I want to change. There's something that you want to change. There's something that doesn't satisfy you right at the beginning. Let's see. Yeah, so you're not taking a leap of faith. You're not going into it. There's something that's pulling you back, right? Yeah, there's something that's pulling you back. What is it? The 3 of Wands. What? The 3 of Wands. You're looking ahead, but you're... Okay, it's like you're looking ahead, but with your feet planted on the floor, on the ground. And it's like, no, I'm not moving. Okay. You want to, but you want it to come to you? Because that's not how it actually works. Let's go forward. This is kind of strange. You want to, but you're not taking it. Kind of, let's go see what it's all about. Because you are looking forward. You do believe in it, but you don't have that push, which is really strange, because Aries not having that fire in them to go forward, that's really strange. Let's find out. The King of Swords. Okay, this I can understand. You've got high standards, and you're saying, nope, not unless it is like I say. It's got to be serious. It has to be like this and this, which is true. Now I got it. Okay. Yeah. So true. Hangman. It's followed by the Hangman. You're waiting. That's what it is. When I said you're waiting for it to come into you and you're not going to move forward, exactly. And here the cards confirmed it. You're saying, this is how I want it, and I'm waiting to see it. And I'm not budging until I see exactly what I want. Nice one, Aries. Okay, this I completely understand. Okay, so wait until the 13th when that door opens up and that energy comes through. Go ahead. Fine. If this is telling me that this first period here with the secrecy with Scorpio, that's not going to satisfy you. You want to see and know everything right away, like clear as day. And if it's not like that, sorry. Bye-bye. Next. Okay. And you're waiting. Not a bad way of doing it. I like it. Approve. Perfect. Angel's approval. Love it. I perfectly agree with you there. Let's see. I'm glad you guys are on the right track. A lot of times when I get cards that confirm what you're doing, and it's good, it's strong, it tells me you guys have grown. It tells me you've gotten stronger. You've learned from the past. And that's what you're supposed to do. Learn from the past, because that's why it came. Otherwise, those past experiences, if we don't learn from them, Spirit's going to make us live them over again. And I don't know about you, but once I live them, that was enough. Once is enough. I learned quickly. Aries, good for you. Let's see. Anything else that Aries should know about the first 2 weeks of October? Ooh, I thought it was only one. Look at this. Okay, let's see. We have the 10 of Wands, but it is in the reverse. Okay, in the reverse. Aries, you're strong, but delegate. Okay, you're taking on too much because you are a strong figure and you're taking on a little bit too much. Okay, Spirit is saying, good, you're strong and we're happy, we're proud of you. But you should try to simply delegate a little bit so that you don't risk any sort of collapse or a breakdown or something, because we want to see you nice and strong. Okay, you can only take on so much. We're all human. Let's see where this is going. Okay, yeah, see, the world is in the reverse. You can't close something. There's something that you want to close and you're trying so hard to do so, but you can't. There's something you want to close it. Just continue. There it is. Love. Right? The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Love. And it is followed by Temperance. Okay. No wonder. You're trying to close off something in order to go forward. And what it is love. Because Temperance tells me that it is imbalanced. Okay. Something like, for example, if you go too quickly or too slowly, but usually it's when you go too quickly. Be very careful. Okay. Should something come in, do not rush into it. I know you're very passionate, etc. Wow. Okay. I'm going to get some more for you. Because this is telling me that this is blocking you. It's slowing you down. Okay. And on the 13th, there's really something good coming in for you. But you're going to be unbalanced. And I don't want you to compromise this partnership that may be coming in for you. Anything else for our air? Oh, there it is. Thank you, Spirit. That was quick. Didn't see it. Oh, good. Oh, great. Generous. There we go. Okay, the Chariot's coming in. So you do have some movement. Okay. I'm seeing this finally moving. The last thing I said was, I don't want to see this get ruined. So you got to complete it. Otherwise, it's going to remain unbalanced. Okay. So if you're able some way inside of you to let it go, to release it, take a look at the video of the autumn equinox that I put up, and it talks all about releasing from the past. Things are going to start moving at this point. Okay, yeah. And we have the High Priestess coming in. Okay. Things will start moving when you start listening to your inner voice, because your inner voice knows how to guide you correctly. Okay. It's that higher power because you're connected to the divine. The spirit, the angels, your archangels, your guardian angels, they all speak to you through your intuition. And what I'm picking up here is that you will be able to move forward if you're asking yourself, how do I do this? And how do I forget, or whatever it was in the past. Listen to your intuition. They're going to be guiding you. You're going to be getting signs as well. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to be getting signs as well. Okay. Trust. Listen to your gut feeling. Okay. Because sometimes your head doesn't understand anything and your heart's an idiot. As they say, there's a little saying, your head doesn't understand, your heart's an idiot. But listen to your gut feeling, because your instincts can never lead you wrong. Okay, that's what they're saying. And then we have, oh great, this is good. The conflict is over, okay? And in this manner, okay, it's the end of the conflict. This is where the peace comes in and the harmony comes in. See? Look at these. The last three cards are absolutely great. Things start moving when you start listening to yourself internally, and that's when the conflict ends. Couldn't be any clearer than that. Okay? And in this manner, if someone walks into the picture, because you do have that partnership coming in, okay, instead of ruining it because of how you are thinking about the past, okay, think about the fact that you want what you want and it's going to come in. But you got to let it go. You got to let go of the past, because you don't want You don't want that to pollute your present. That would be a shame, right? I mean, that would be like punishing yourself, which doesn't really make any sense. So you've got it coming in. This message from Spirit could not have been any more clearer, Aries. Okay, wow. I really hope it helps. Okay, I know you can do it because you're very strong and you're very smart as well. So Aries, great reading. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and for subscribing because I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next one on the 16th, followed later by the love bonus reading for Halloween. Catch you there. Bye-bye for now, Aries, from Angel.